Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is John. I've got my pumpkin spice coffee going here. So I am revved up and ready to continue our discussion about Hawaiian and Exotica Christmas records, okay? Let's continue on. I think every city probably has a boy choir, pretty much. We have ours, and in 1980, Lehua Records released Christmas with the Honolulu Boy Choir. And it's a nice album, pretty standard sort of Christmas material. It has a rendition of the 12 Days of Christmas. In Hawaii, we sort of have our own versions, and there are several different versions of the 12 Days of Christmas using different island sort of gifts instead of the regular ones that are sung about in the 12 Days of Christmas. And this album has one of those renditions. 1980, Honolulu Boy Choir. Well, all right, what do we need to say about this one here, right? Don Ho, a gigantic facial picture there. The Don Ho Christmas album on Reprise. This was a national release, and it has a couple of standards, but actually most of the songs on this album were kind of newer Christmas songs at the time. The Song of Christmas, Merry Christmas Neighbor, Christmas Gift, Christmas, Christmas is sharing. Anyway, this album, of course, is delivered in the warm and inebriated Don Ho style that we all know and love, and it's always a favorite during the holidays. Don Ho. Okay, this one here is really a classic here in the islands. A Merry Hawaiian Christmas, presented by Webley Edwards, performed by the Hawaii Calls Orchestra and Singers. And Hawaii Calls was a radio program that Webley Edwards presented. It went for several decades, broadcasting from Waikiki, and went all around the world promoting Hawaiian music and people visiting the islands. And their Christmas album is mostly hymns, actually. Hark the Herald Angels Sing and Silent Night, whatnot, in the Hawaiian language, performed and arranged beautifully. Hawaii Calls Orchestra and Chorus did about 6,057 Hawaiian records, and every single freaking one of them is absolutely beautiful. And the Christmas, A Merry Hawaiian Christmas, is no exception. However, I gotta tell you something. When I was getting my records out for Christmas this season, I noticed something I didn't notice before. It says here, this album is an abridged version of an album previously issued under the same title. Now, how the heck I never noticed that before, I don't know. But that means, oh, there's another version of it. The original version of it is out there somewhere with some additional songs. And I have to track it down because I have to have it, because I'm missing some songs. This is on Capitol Records. I have noticed Capitol Records, sometimes when they reissued things, some other labels too, would abridge them and leave a couple of tracks from the original off. I have no idea why they did that. If any of you know why did they do that? I don't understand. Why? It was their own material and they just left it off and released. Why? Why did they do that? I don't know why. But I'd love to know why. There must be a reason. So anyway, I thought I'm going to have to find it. It's going to take a while. Well, what do you know? 2 days later, I go to a Black Friday sale at one of our local used music emporiums. And in the dollar bin, what was there but the original Merry Hawaiian Christmas presented by Webley Edwards with the tracks that I did not have. Now, it's not in great condition, and I had to kind of clean it up, but I did get it clean enough to extract the two songs that I didn't have in a satisfactory fashion. So I'm really excited that I got it for $1, Then we're just going to mention this one, also a classic, Christmas Time Eddie Kamai and the Sons of Hawaii. This is quite a well-known album here in the islands, and you'll still hear it today on the radio and in the shopping malls. Sons of Hawaii were very popular in the 1970s, and this album came out in 1978, and it has several originals, very much in their style, which is kind of a I would say, country-influenced sort of style. That's on their own label. They have their own label, Hawaii Sons. Must be nice to have your own label, right? That's going to be it for today, but I want to tell you that you can hear selections from these albums and all of my other Hawaiian and Exotica albums 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free on my hobby station. It's just a hobby. I don't make any money off of it. I just do it for you, baby. I do it for you. And it's called Hawaiian Hi-Fi. The link will be down below. Tune in anytime. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos. And I hope you're having a great holiday season. If you're watching this during the holiday season, if not, I hope you're having a great whatever time it is. Okay? I'm going to have some more coffee, and we will talk to you later. So have a great day, guys.